Hello, everybody. We are going to get the show started here shortly. Thank you for joining us. If you got any questions, please ask them. Hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the game.
Yeah, really enjoying watching my Calvin Ridley shares go bye-bye. It's terrific.
That's tough. He struggles with health a little bit, it seems.
Yeah, well, Julio does too. I mean,
Yeah, true.
It's like a Falcons thing. Oh, interesting. All right. Young Koo, another field goal incoming.
That sucks. We can't play him.
I know, because he's killing it. He's got a ton. This is week 4, I think. Number 4, chip shot.
That's our boy.
That's our spirit animal right there.
We get Rodrigo back this week, though, right?
Yes, we do. All right, so just gotta get us in the kicker thingy. Quick pick kickers. What is that shit? Okay, for the brand, 333. Entering. Reserve without lineup. Okay, good. We're in there. Now we just gotta check the dating. See if there's any dating.
For the this is for the show.
Yeah, no, I don't see one yet. Let me just make sure on that.
They got to get together with the stat crew and reassess the week before they post the prices.
Yeah. Yep. Nope, no dating. Damn. All right, so I think we're set over here. I'll start tweeting this shit out.
Got some new drops tonight, folks. Gonna be a spooky one. Is that loud enough, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Too loud?
No, it's good.
Bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah.
You can press all these at once. I found out, so that's gonna happen tonight.
Oh yeah. What's that sound like?
All right, we'll do our drops all together. Get that one off.
FanDuel on DraftKings.
Oh, that's
so that's pretty tight. That's really cool.
FanDuel DraftKings.
FanDuel on DraftKings.
It's next level stuff right there. Welcome in, folks. We're getting some ice. This could be the night we go viral, Johnny.
Ooh-wee.
I'm so ready to go viral.
For what?
That's what it's all about, man. That's all that matters.
This is true. That and getting a Peloton.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one more to hit.
Have the groups been annoying with the have people been upset, with the extra button clicking?
Oh, yeah, I mean a little bit, but whatever.
It makes it a little more annoying, right? That's got to be a pain in the ass.
I think everyone's pretty much used to it now.
Yeah.
I almost pulled Wentz out to put Bridgewater in tonight in the Shark League. Almost.
Ooh.
Didn't. Yeah.
He's looking pretty good tonight.
Oh, it's looking okay so far. I mean,
yeah. What's he got?
He's got 9 of 12, 106, 1 touchdown, no picks. But
oh, you're straight. That's
great.
great.
Yeah. Not a lot of ground yardage, no rushing touchdowns. I thought it was going to be a little more of a shootout than this. This is still, I mean, we're almost at 40 points, in the third, but still.
Yeah, I need to pull this thing up. Yeah, Falcons, man. I'm gonna try and mess up their draft position. Love to see that.
Oh, Teddy's going for it. Oh, God, that was close. Samuel again. Stop throwing to Samuel. Jesus.
Yeah, it's his boy tonight.
Alrighty. Whenever you are.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do her.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, you diehards, you degenerates, you lovers of DFS? It's Addy and Johnny with another episode of DF Triple S. Johnny, how we doing tonight?
Good. $300 richer. How you doing?
Yes, sir. About $150 richer.
Yeah, it was a good week.
We done the listeners right.
Yeah, man. That was beautiful.
Both lineups were just really good, really strong. I mean, we put up 203 in DraftKings. We put up 188 on that super flex lineup on FanDuel. Just one of those weeks that you dream about when you're a kid,
Yes, sir. And it was wild just the way it went down, like Bernard sneaking in for that touchdown. Gurley mistake for the second touchdown was large. That was on the lineup I had that went crazy. Hawkinson, miracle touchdown. Galladay, 60-yard bomb, final drive of the game. Like, oh man, just so much went right. It was crazy.
Yeah, man, those are the best weeks. And I don't know, I feel like we may have another one brewing.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yes, sir. Well, it's going to be a spooky episode, with it being a few days out from Halloween.
What are you going as this year? You dressing up?
I'm just going to go as just your standard dad.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to take the little one around. He's going as Chase from Paw Patrol. He's a police dog. So it's an interesting year for that choice, but I support my son and the choices he's making. So, yeah, he's 3.5, but he's very opinionated. Anyway, yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So hopefully we get some nice weather. Going to be getting together with some fellas and making some chili dogs and all that stuff. What do you got going on?
Nice. I'm taking the kid I volunteer with out for a trunk or treat.
Oh, nice. Those are a good time. We'll probably do a few of those. That's a nice way to rack up on some candy.
Yeah, they said there's gonna be like 500 cars at this point.
Wow,
it's a lot of candy. Yeah,
it is a lot of candy. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's trended. I wonder, it's gonna be a weird year with the Rona and everything. We'll see how all that stuff goes, but Anyway, big fan of the spooky season. No doubt about it.
Yes, sir.
These are the best drops ever. I love this. So anyway, let's do some DraftKings reviewing. Put together a lineup that, like I said, put up 203 points. This one had Herbert, Gio, AK, Devontae Adams, Julio, Traquan Smith, Hunter Henry, Antonio Gibson, and the Washington defense. Really, the only ones that didn't hit this week were Henry and Traquan. We had a little bit of money left over too, dude. We could have put in Deontay Johnson there instead of Traquan.
I know.
But that's how it goes. It's still nothing to be ashamed about. That's a great week. I think that's our best week of the year. We had one that was like 196 earlier in the year, but I'm awful proud of that week.
Yeah, that was a beautiful lineup. And Dante Fowler just kicked Teddy Bridgewater basically in the junk to sack him.
Wow, he sure did. But hey, that's just, it's what you got to do.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Yeah, so...
ooh, that's what hurt him. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so our FanDuel lineup did pretty good as well. Like I mentioned, 188.02, huge week. Johnny entered it into 3 tournaments, and it won all 3 of the tournaments. Just a huge week in there, because you also got to keep in mind that we're playing without a receiver and defense compared to DraftKings. So 188.02 is a big week in there. Also, it's a half a point PPR and all that stuff. So This lineup had Kyler, Gibson, Bernard, Devontae Adams, Kenny G, TJ Hawkinson, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Rodgers. Boom.
Yeah, it was a big one.
I think the worst game was what, maybe out of Kenny G. What do you have, like 15 or 16 points, something like that?
Yeah, yep. And he was at like 8 until that last drive, and he caught a bomb, and it put him like right about where I needed him. So that was beautiful.
So that was wonderful. We're gonna try and keep it up this week. Let's move into the over-unders.
Over-unders.
Yeah.
All right, over-under. So the teams on bye, we have the Cardinals, the Washington football team, the Jaguars, and the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
So highest line of the week. We start from the top and go down. Highest line of the week. Johnny, you have a guess?
I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be something stupid. Honestly, I would say Cincy, Tennessee.
Ooh, they're right there. They're right underneath. They're second.
Green Bay, Minnesota.
They're third.
Yeah, I have no idea though.
San Fran at Seattle.
Oh, you know what? That's why I made the stupid comment, because that is stupid.
That is stupid. Yeah, San Fran's really hobbled.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
and I get it. Yes, Seattle has a terrible defense. I know. I get it.
Right. Yeah, literally the worst. They're 32nd, I think, against the pass. So
Right. But I don't know, man. Like, who the hell is gonna play for San Fran besides Kittle? And
right. I know. No Debo. And then everyone else is just awful.
Who's even at running back this week? Hasty.
It'll McKinnon and Hasty.
Yeah.
And then Tevin Coleman's coming back at some point. And is it this week, or I haven't even been keeping up with that situation.
I don't think it's this week from what I've read.
We'll check on that. Anyway, let's start with that San Fran at Seattle. Seattle was favored by 3. This is an over-under of 54 points.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, Tennessee at Cincinnati. Tennessee's favored by 5.5. Over-under of 53.5. This should be a fun one.
I'm targeting that one a lot for lots of different things. Looks great.
Yes, a lot of the receivers really nicely priced for Cincinnati. Burrow is a nice value here in DraftKings. Yeah, AJ Brown still underpriced for whatever reason. Yeah, that we'll have some guys from that game, no doubt. Moving on to Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay's favored by 6.5. Over under 51.5. I imagine
Yep.
Green Bay dominates that.
Yeah, and I texted you about that earlier because I was writing my corners article, and I'm like, man, this is weird. I'm seeing Q's and O's and all kinds of shit next to all the already bad corners for the Vikings. And then I see this little blurb on Yahoo saying that it's not likely that like any of the starters are going to be there besides, I think, Dantzler. I don't know. There's one of them that's healthy. All the rest of them are probably not playing. So you've already got rookies, and they're gone now.
Yeah, not great. And I don't know if you remember the first matchup, but Devontae Adams lit them up.
Yes. This is a slam dunk Adams week.
Yeah, even though he's like super expensive, definitely the most he's been. It does feel like it's still a value just because he's been huge for us when we've played him this year.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Teddy's gone, by the way.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Hope for the best there.
Yep.
So this Atlanta at Carolina game, this was this Carolina's favored by 2.5. The over under was 51.5. So kind of living up to it. We'll see.
Yeah, it's getting there. Yep.
Las Vegas at Cleveland.
Oh, I like this
Odell.
one too. Yes, I like this one too.
No more Odell. Now Baker can finally thrive because he doesn't have to force the ball to Odell. Odell's the worst.
He is. He's probably off getting crapped on somewhere.
Yes, sir. Smiling. Even though he's got a torn ACL, he's got a nice loaf on his chest. Chest is doing just fine.
Can we get a poop for Odell?
It's a great point. Yes, we can.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, that over-under is 51.5. Next game, Indy at Detroit. Indy is favored by 3. Over-under 50.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Know,
What do we make of Detroit? Trading for Everson Griffin this week?
Yeah.
They're going for it, I guess?
Well, Sean said that from everything he's seen, they're in save our job mode. Fat Patricia and Quinn over there are trying to keep their jobs.
That's understandable. I mean, they haven't, they've been in some ball games. They could easily be like 4-3 instead of whatever they are. What are they, like 3-4?
Yeah. This is the purgatory that the Lions fans have to live with. Like, they're never just bad enough to blow everything up and start over. It's just mediocre. That's
the worst. And then they were in the news today about potentially shopping Kenny G, or like they had a conversation about Kenny G with the Giants. I don't get that at all.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. It's surprising that that's coming from Detroit, such a well-run organization. Speaking of well-run organizations, New York Jets at the Chiefs. Kansas City is favored by 19.5. Is that correct?
Yes, and they'll probably cover.
All right, so over/under of 49 in this game. I guess that's going to be, they're assuming like KC 42, the Jets 7.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be probably a slaughter. Although, Jets dug down deep this last week against the Bills.
Yes, they did. Surprising. And even more surprising, I didn't get the game. It wasn't on here. So I just saw a bunch of field goals, and every time I looked up, the Jets had the ball, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So for the monster, I actually got to look into it. It should have been a bloodbath. Bills dominated 35 to 25 minutes time of possession. They had 6 sacks. They had no trouble throwing, or running was the problem. It looks like, you know what I mean? It just looks like there's no threat of a run game besides Josh Allen taking off, and that's hampering things.
Would like to see Zach Moss get a little more run. I mean, he looked okay. I know he's been banged up, so we haven't, and I'm sure they're kind of being cautious with his workload. But I don't know. I feel like he has more upside than Singletary. But anyway, next game, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 4, over/under 46.5. So is Yannick getting his debut this week? Is he ready?
I believe so, yeah.
That'll be fun. That's gonna be a fun game.
Carlos got moved too. That was awesome to see.
Yes, man. What a huge pickup for Seattle. That was very under the radar.
Yeah. Really good for them. I mean, Benson Mayowa was their best pass rusher, or Jamal Adams at safety. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely. Rams at Dolphins. Rams are favored by 3.5, over under 46.
Yeah. Here's the thing on that. It's Tua's first game. I don't think he's ever even met an Aaron Donald like human before. Never mind had one try and kill him.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a tough debut for a young rook.
Yeah. So Rams DST is something I've been trying to get this week where I could.
It's a really good point.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're priced on DraftKings. I don't recall.
Josh, we checked. We checked for the Bachelorette ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. Too soon. We'll have to maybe we can come back Saturday night when they post the prices.
We'll just do an entire other podcast for Bachelorette.
Here was Josh in response to what am I going as? Standard early 30s washed AF dad who has a slight buzz. That's perfect.
That is correct.
That is me. That is definitely me. Okay, so did I say Tampa Bay at the Giants? Have we done that one?
No.
That's the Monday night game. All my rowdy friends are here on Monday night. Wanted to do that for a little bit, so glad I got that in.
You know what? I don't think I got to say this anywhere on the air. It's in some articles, but this is going to be one of those Devin White weeks where everyone in IDP Twitter's pissed off because he didn't do anything because Tampa Bay has the ball for like 37 minutes. And the Giants have like 113 yards of offense total.
That's so true, man. He would be like, whenever IDP makes its way to DraftKings and FanDuel, he would be so highly owned this next week.
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. Like, your opposing offense has to do well for your IDP to do well. You know what I mean? Like, against the Bears, that's where he had trouble. Like, I don't think it's going to go well. Like, there's just not going to be enough to eat for that Tampa defense this week.
Yeah,
for IDP.
Yep.
Actual defense. That's a great DST this week. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just that Monday night game. So
yeah, right. It's not going to be in our slates.
All right, so moving on to the Chargers at Denver Broncos. That is Chargers favored by 3, over under 45.
That could be higher scoring, I think, than that.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. We'll see. What you think? We'll have any Herbert, any Keenan?
Sure. Bounce back week for Henry, maybe.
Yes, I agree. That's a good point. New Orleans at Chicago. New Orleans is favored by 4.5. This is an over under of 43.5. Don't want much of this game.
Yeah, no. Where are the points coming from?
Right.
Exactly.
Michael Thomas returned to practice. I don't know what that was about. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But
right. If he plays, then sure, maybe.
Okay, Johnny, get ready. Get excited. Sunday night, Dallas at Philly.
Yeah. It'd be
Philly's favored by 9. This is an over under of 43.
I don't even know if Dalton's playing. I don't think he's cleared concussion.
I don't think he is. Everything I've seen, I don't think he is. Yeah, what an awful game. And it's freaking Sunday night. Good Lord. That's the primetime game.
I know. And so Philly's DST could be good this week too. It's like, all right, so Ben DiNucci, who the hell is that? I heard someone say he's like your server at Olive Garden or something. That's perfect. That's what I see him as. It's like, okay, congrats, Ben DiNucci. First start, you get Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett. Like, good luck, buddy.
Enjoy. Probably your last start ever. So cherish it, brother. Okay, so final game of the week, New England at Buffalo. Buffalo is favored by 3.5. This is the over-under of 41.5. Ugh. Just never fun to play against New England.
No. I don't think it'll be that many points. Buffalo should win, though. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, Agree. Definitely agree. Okay, let's move on to our DraftKings lineup.
DraftKings.
All right, let's start up at quarterback. It's always the first move. We will look at these prices. We probably won't spend top dollar this week, but Mahomes is 8,100 at the Jets. Russell Wilson 7,800 playing against San Fran. Aaron Rodgers. This has potential.
That's the first one that tickles my fancy right there.
Yeah, so we mentioned Minnesota is just decimated at corner right now. They were awful to begin with.
And Ngakoue is gone too.
Right, no more Ngakoue. Probably going to have DJ Wanham out there this week.
Jesus Christ.
So he's a 4th round pick. So, yeah, that defense is bad. It's not going to get any better. We are in full tank mode. Aaron Rodgers is a great option this week. I mean, he's gonna toss at least 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Underneath him, we have Lamar Jackson, 7,400. I don't think so. Josh Allen,
yeah,
no.
against that defense, hell no.
Yeah, Josh Allen, 7,000 this week against New England. I don't like that. There's our boy Herbert at 6,900. Very nice.
Yeah, that's an option.
Tannehill, like this a lot, 6,800 this week.
I've already got so much Tannehill. But yes, that is something I really, really like this week.
Yeah, he's been so good, man. He's been awesome this year.
Yeah, they could just as easily just hand it to Henry 40 times this game though, and win that way. So that's the only risk.
No doubt. I think he's in the running. I think he's one of the more, if we're gonna spend a little bit, I think he's an option. My next favorite is down here at 6,200 though, Mr. Joe Burrow.
Yep.
So we saw him explode last week. He threw for 400 yards, had 3 touchdowns, had a rushing touchdown. Yeah. Did fumble it 3 times, lost one of them, but he's been looking great, and this is a great matchup. Tennessee, they're a good team, but they're not very good against the pass.
Right.
So I could see this one being back and forth. I love Burrow this week. Underneath him, we have Mayfield. However you feel about him, he had an awesome week last week. Put through 5 touchdowns. He is 6,100. Tua 5,600. That's interesting. But Johnny, what about this? Jimmy G 5,400 this week.
That is a popular pick this week.
Is it? Are people on this?
Oh yeah, I've seen that everywhere. I don't know if I buy it. I'd marry him. I don't know if I'd start him this week.
Shoo-wee. They are giving up 369 passing yards a game, Seattle. This is 32nd in the league.
But can disrespectful Kyle actually pass the ball? Can he stop running for a minute and actually, exploit a weakness, or is he just gonna same shit, different week?
Well, I feel like he's gonna have to pass the ball because I think Russell's gonna be mad. I think Russell's going to be wanting to cook. He threw 3 picks last week. They're going to have to play keep up. I see a big Kittle week, honestly. I could see Kittle having a monster week. And I mean, that's a nice little double boner connection there, Garoppolo and Kittle, I think. Just an option. Down below him, we don't really have much else. Darnold is 4,800 this week against Kansas City. I mean, that's something. He's without hardly any receivers. He lost Perriman, but he's got Denzel Mims now, so I'm excited to see him get a larger target share this week. But what do you think? Joe Burrow? Jimmy G?
Oh, man. Jimmy G would give us the most to work with. What about Las Vegas guy there?
Baker?
No. The one who's playing against him.
Derek Carr. David Carr.
Yeah.
Derek Carr. He's 5,500. That's wonderful, John. I didn't even see that.
Right. Just check his numbers because they're like the 9th passing offense or something. I saw this
Right.
today. It blew my mind. I'm like, what?
Yeah, in
When did
Cleveland,
that happen?
Cleveland is 30th
Terrible.
against the pass. They
Yes.
give up 296 yards a game.
Right. This is a shootout. And when I first looked at it, I'm like, this is not a shootout. This is like a black and blue, run and play defense. And then I was like, holy shit, this is a shootout.
All right. Well, that's it. I've already been convinced. That's what we're putting in the lineup. Derek Carr, 5,500. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
You convinced me. I just looked over that one. That's why this show is so good, because we have lapses occasionally.
Yes, sir.
All right. So moving on to go to the opposite end of the board. Get our defense figured out. There is a defense I was kind of plugging in this week. Dolphins, Johnny. I know you like the Rams potentially, but also the Dolphins are kind of nice.
Yeah,
they're 2,400.
Right.
But what if Tua is actually good?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually a pretty good defense. They're well coached.
Yeah, it's a decent actual real life defense.
Yes.
For IDP, it makes me want to just scoop my eyes out with a spoon. But yes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean that looks good. What's the next best option, and how much more is it? You know what I mean? That's what we should probably look at.
So you can go.
I played Saints in my Millionaire Maker, but they're priced differently over in FanDuel. They're like they're way the hell up top here. They're like lower middle of the pack over on FanDuel.
Right. So Rams are actually 3,800 this week. Highest price defense is the Chiefs at 4,500 against the Jets. I mean, that
makes sense. Yeah. The
Chargers
one, that's a sucker's bet. I'm telling you, that's a division game with two young quarterbacks that I can't call them Horse Johnson Lock anymore. But the two young guys that want to win, and it's division, and I don't think that it's going to be Chargers just murder them and that's the end of it. I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's just not I don't like spinning up for defense. I mean, we could go. I mean, the Bills, they're 3,300 this week. That's a good defense. Seahawks, they're 3,200. If we don't believe in the Niners at all. Colts, they are 3,100 at Detroit. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think you convinced me with Miami, because
Miami.
Yeah, Rams haven't looked that great on offense.
Yeah, Goff can make turn. He can have some turnovers. Miami can do some things. They're kind of talented. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean that's how we do it, folks. We got a quarterback for 5,500. We got a defense for 2,400. We are always looking to save at those spots. Yes. This week.
At tight end too, if we can.
Of course, yes. And actually, why don't we just go over there to that right now? Because, Johnny, there is a very nicely priced tight end down here by the name of Irv Smith Jr.
Oh, okay.
Irv Smith.
Is he starting to come alive?
So, yes. So through the first 4 games, he only had 6 targets. Through the last 2, he's had 10 targets. And in those games, last game he caught 4 balls for 55 yards. And the game before that, he caught 5 balls for 64 yards. Another great game script for him for this week, playing against Green Bay. So they're going to be playing catch up. They're letting Irv play more. He's out there for like 75% of the snaps now, as opposed to 60% at the beginning of the year. They're finally letting him do his thing, and he's producing. And I think it's a really nice option for us if we want to save some money.
Yeah, I could be convinced. Because you could spend. There are people that spent up on Kelsey last week, and how'd that work out?
Yep. Yep. I would have. Yeah, I might have been one of those people if I didn't do the show with you, Bo. Let's see.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a lack at tight end.
Okay, so let's look at some of the other prices, though, at tight end. Let's put him in there for just right now until we go on up. Also, our boy Albert O, he's been playing pretty decent as of late.
He has been, yeah.
So over the last 2 weeks, he's actually gotten 13 targets. So that's quite surprising. In his last game, he caught 7 balls for 60 yards. We know about the college connection that him and Drew Lock had. They both played at Missouri. That was Drew Lock's security blanket. I think he had like 15 touchdowns in 16 games, something like that. Anyway, that there's an obvious connection there, and I mean that's a decent option this week.
Yep. It is. I think I'd rather trust Irv, though, to be honest with you. He's costless, too, right?
Yes, 3,000. Well, actually, no. He's 2,800. Alberto's 2,800. Irv is 3,000. Here's another option down here. Hunter Bryant. I mean, we'll see about Austin Hooper, but Hunter Bryant.
Yeah,
Baker's
still,
a big fan.
doubtful. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, maybe this is the move with Harrison Bryant. I know he does have to contend with Njoku, but Irv Smith has to contend with Rudolph. So
Right.
we like that Cleveland Las Vegas game. So he's definitely an option. I think these are some low key good options down here low with Albert O, Irv Smith, and Harrison Bryant.
Mm.
What do you
Yep.
think?
No, I got Harrison Bryant going in my millionaire over in FanDuel. So, yes, I've already been convinced on that one.
Okay. Maybe that's the play here.
I think it might be.
I do love me some Irv Smith this week, though. I feel like this could be the game where he gets in the end zone. So I'll have a few lineups with him out there, but I think this is good.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Let's hang on. So you move on. I'll make sure that Austin Hooper isn't coming back.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of these higher price tight ends.
Unlikely to play Sunday.
Okay, so I think that Brian is another awesome option.
Yep.
And we kind of danced around that. We mentioned him last week on the show. I wish we would have pursued that a little more, but we definitely mentioned him last week multiple times. We just weren't able to figure that one out. That's okay though. I've got him in like all my dynasty leagues, so I've been a fan. George Kittle, he's the highest priced tight end of the week. He is 7,000. Feels like a big George Kittle week. It's going to have to be if they want to stay competitive in this game, right?
Yeah. I mean, as much as tight end's not a lock, this is probably a lock Kittle week.
I think so too, man. Another great one, which I think we
Waller.
probably could. Yes, that could be the flex. And actually, I'm running 2 tight ends and a few tickets. I think Waller is such an easy play this week. 5,600. Gosh, that is. Why is he so low?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, playing Cleveland, that doesn't make a lot of sense. He's going to have high ownership this week, but yeah, he should. I think we probably need to figure out a way to get him in the lineup, but 1 or 2 of these lineups. But that's where I would look. I'd either go high, or I'd go with one of these values. You mentioned Hunter Henry earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He is, what's his price on the week?
Where the hell is he? Not seeing him.
He's 4,200. Okay, I don't know I couldn't see him either. But yeah, 4,200 on the week. They're playing Denver. That's decent. But anyway, I like Bryant better there at 3,200. And I love Waller at 5,600. And Kittle is a good bet to probably have the best week of all the tight ends. Let's move on and get a running back. Top price dog of the week is AK, of course. He's 8,200, but I don't think I'm going to play him this week. It's a tough matchup against Chicago. I don't think so.
Yeah, not this week, no.
Derrick Henry right underneath him. He's 8,000. Great matchup at Cincinnati.
Yep, I've been doing him in like a flex type thing.
Yeah.
If I spend up for a flex, it's him.
He'll be a great option this week just because we don't have any other. We might have an A.J. Brown or 2, but with us not having Henry, I think we can, or with us not having Tannehill, we can probably focus on the run game a little more this week. Dalvin Cook, he's 7,500, and they've already come out and said he's going to be on snap count. I don't really want any part of that.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, he's been ruled out. Kareem Hunt, this could be a big week for him. The Raiders are not good against the run either. They are allowing 119 rushing yards a game. That's not great, not bad, but I feel like Hunt's he's due for a big one. He's been kind of consistent, but he hasn't really had one of those pop off games yet. He's due.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's 6,900 this week. Underneath him, we have Jonathan Taylor at 6,600. Another great matchup.
This is a very popular pick this week. Very, very popular.
Very popular pick every week. He's just been a little bit of a letdown, though. He's not. He hasn't had one of these splash games yet, so still waiting on that. But yeah, primo matchup, can do much worse. What about? Let's go on down here. Josh Jacobs, 6,200. I know he is a little banged up right now, so that'll be something to monitor as well. Jamal Williams.
They've already priced up Jamal Williams. I love it.
Yes, Jamal Williams. He is now 6,100 on the week. Last week he was 4,000.
Jesus.
Let's go look at our boy Gio Bernard. He is now 5,800, but it looks like Mixon may miss this week, so I think he's another really good play. Good matchup at Tennessee. I think we might have to roll Gio if Mixon's going to be out.
I like it. I'm going to check Mixon right now and have a look-see.
Yeah, so Tennessee
missed another practice today. So
okay, so we'll monitor tomorrow, but Tennessee's giving up 130 yards a game. That's 23rd in the league. Gio is a great play again this week. Excellent play last week. Thank you for coming through for us, Gio. Big fans. Love the mustache.
Yes, big fans. I like I like the Gio play. What else we got? Or do you think of any Hasty or any of that shenanigans, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like Hasty this week. I just I don't know what to ever do with him, man. I mean, let's go ahead and put Gio in there. 5,800. That's nice.
Yeah, that's solid.
We've got some really nice savings here. We can. Our average remaining player is 6,600. So let's go get a receiver. You want to spend up and just go ahead and plug in Devontae Adams and play around him?
Sure do.
Okay. Easy call right there.
Yep.
If you don't remember, Devontae Adams, his first week of the season, he caught 14 balls for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns against Minnesota. That's who he's playing this week.
And that's when they had their starting corners.
Right. They do not have those anymore. So
right. Or Ngakoue.
Yeah. So could be another humongous week for Devontae Adams. We're going to go ahead and get him in this lineup. Adam Thielen's another receiver that jumps out this week. I mean, his first matchup at Green Bay, he put up
34.
Yeah, he put up 6 catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, both of those guys. This should be a back and forth game. Both those guys are really good plays this week.
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
Yes, I've got AJ Brown going in other tickets. Feels good.
Now, he was held out of practice today, so we'll see. It's got a knee issue going on.
Not great.
But anyway, that's 6,900. He's still underpriced. It feels good option this week. Tyreek Hill feels like he's due. He's yet to go over 100 yards. This is a primo matchup. I know I did some digging. They haven't played the Jets since like 2017, but in that one game that he's played against them, he had like 6 catches for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. So feels like it could be another one of those type games for Tyreek, and I love the price.
Yeah, the price is good. He's taking a little bit of a. I mean, we're never probably going to get him at that price again, and the ceiling is through the goddamn roof. Like,
yes, let's put him in. How about it?
Yeah, twist my arm.
All right, Kenny Galladay, he's underneath him at 6,600. Tyler Boyd, He's been great too. He's been really good, and he's just he's a
Jeffrey.
solid PPR receiver.
Yeah. Higgins too, and he's been
Higgins,
less
that's right.
pricey.
You know what, man? That's what I need to mention first is the value that I really like this week. It's AJ Green.
Ooh, really?
I know you like T. Higgins, but AJ Green, dude, he's coming on. So he's got 24 targets over his last 2 games. With those, in those 2 games, last week, 7 catches for 82 yards. Week before, 8 catches for 96 yards. Is AJ Green back?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Great matchup. At Tennessee, I mean, price is nice too, 4,500.
I know. For a guy that we can save some money with, that's not a terrible option.
All right, let's put him in.
Yeah.
I like it.
Screw it.
You like T. Higgins. I know he's a nice price this week too, 5,600. I mean, that's fantastic. And he's been really good too this year, averaging 13 a game.
What do you think about Ayuk this week?
Yeah, Ayuk's a good option. He is he's 5,800. Yeah, I mean,
And there's not much else there.
no. Ayuk's averaging 13 a game, and yeah, it's against Seattle, who is like we mentioned, the worst in the league.
Right.
So yeah, that's really nice. We can
If we did Higgins or Ayuk as that third receiver there, then we could spend up on flex and second running back, like big time.
Okay. All right. Running back, do we want to get in Derrick Henry?
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do it.
All right, Derrick Henry, 8,000. Beautiful.
Ooh, baby. All right. No, that's decent flex. 6K for a flex.
All right, 6K. So our top option is Alexander Madison at 6,000. Well, I don't know why they haven't adjusted that.
Oh, we're off by 100 on Marquise Brown. Jesus.
Oh, dude. All right. Well, hey, let's go. Why don't we switch out Bryant for
Irv Smith or someone.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes, let's do that. All right, Irv Smith. I love that, Johnny. All right, let's put in Irv, and then we're gonna go with Hollywood, and also there's Josh Jacobs at 6,200 if he ends up playing.
Oh my God, we could. I mean, that's tough to say no to as well. And
But
Williams is there. Jesus.
Oh,
And
Keenan Allen.
Oh my Lord, it
Oof.
might just be Keenan then.
Keenan, who is just he's getting targeted so much right now, leading the league.
Yeah. Let's just go Keenan. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. That's a great lineup. And we can, if we're feeling, a little more risky, we can put Hollywood Brown in there if we want. But anyway, let's read this lineup. We got Derek Carr, Gio Bernard, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, AJ Green, Brandon Ayuk, Irv Smith Jr., Keenan Allen, and Miami's defense. And we have no money left over.
Yeah.
It's a good looking lineup, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
That's kind of what we do.
Feels correct.
All righty. Let's go ahead and put the FanDuel stuff up. FanDuel stuff up.
Yep. All right. So it's down there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Relax there, cat. Jesus Christ. I let the cat in the studio.
FanDuel.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Cat's in the studio.
Cat's in the studio. All right. Okie dokie. So just real quick, this is what I put in for the millionaire. I got Tannehill. I did do Hasty because he cost nothing. Jacobs as the other running back. AJ Brown, Ruggs, Metcalf, Harrison Bryant, or whatever the hell his name is. Derrick Henry, Saints.
It's good looking. I like it.
Yeah, some risk, some salads. I would like to find a way to get Devontae Adams in there.
Yeah, I know.
Let's take a minute and fix that. It's a DFF show. We can fix the millionaire ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fine.
Who can we shit can here? All right, so we can definitely shit can Jacobs and save money there. He's questionable anyway.
Go get Gio.
Yeah, good call. Go get Gio.
Or what's Jamal Williams in there this week?
That is an even better question. He's 7. Gio is
DeAndre Swift. I know he has a tough matchup, but man,
Gio
he's
is
just so
59.
talented.
Gio's
Wow.
59. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so that saves a lot of money, and then we pull AJ, and we go. I don't know if that's enough. It is enough for Devontae,
Beautiful.
and that gives us 300 left over. I like it. So Tannehill, Hasty, Bernard, Devontae, Ruggs, Metcalf, Bryant, Henry, Saints.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that feels better. Okay, on to the Superflex. Okie dokie. So
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, got to keep it going after last time there. This is the first Superflex I did. I got Mahomes and Wentz because Mahomes is obvious and Wentz is going to carve apart Dallas. I had flexed Devontae. I got Hunter Henry in the bounce back game. Metcalf because he's not going 2 weeks in a row without shredding someone. Higgins because that feels pretty good in that matchup. Taylor, we were talking about him. Detroit's defense is dog shit. And Connor, he's been involved every game this year. He's got like 14 points out the gate, pretty much no matter what. So that's my other super flex. Alrighty. Our super flex. Here we go. So what 2 quarterbacks do you want? Name 2 quarterbacks, any quarterbacks.
Let's see what Aaron Rodgers is priced at.
I think we can make it work with the Geo thing, or the Bernard or the Williams thing. I think we can make it work. Rodgers is 9,200.
Okay, yes. That is pretty high though, isn't it? But let's look and see what are some of the other values this week at quarterback.
Tannehill 83. Burrow's up there 84. That's kind of weird to see.
Huh.
Yep. Baker is 79.
Rodgers isn't bad.
No, yeah, Rodgers is worth.
We'll start there. We can spend the second or the second quarterback can be a little cheaper.
Right, Wentz is 75. That's not terrible.
That's
Jimmy
nice.
G is 73. Where the hell is what's his face? From the Raiders. I just want to see what he's over here. Carr, right? Yeah.
I think I saw him at like 70 something.
8,000. That's actually kind of pricey.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
What a value on DraftKings, man. 5,500. I love that.
I know. I don't get it.
It's been good this year.
I mean, we could let Russ cook in the other one here. San Fran is shredded on defense, but they still do fairly well on defense. So I don't know. Like, that's that. Mahomes, I mean, that's just too much to put him and Aaron in there. Lamar, not against the Steelers. Josh Allen, not against the Patriots. Herbert's 85 against Denver. Breeze is, no, that's a terrible matchup. Burrow, 84. Tannehill, 83. What else? Carr, 8,000. We already took him, though. We're not doing Baker. I was thinking about Rivers against Lions. But here's the thing. Rivers has only had legitimately one good game this year.
His last one, I think. Or
his last one, yeah. Which was against Cincy, by the way. 25 in that one. The rest of the year, 7, 11, 12, 11, 16. That's nothing. That's terrible.
Right.
So I don't trust it.
Yeah, he's a risk, and it could be a JT week.
Yeah. I mean, who would you want, ideally?
Burrow.
Okay. We could
Burrow
do that.
Or who was right underneath him? You said was Tannehill, 83?
Yeah. I trust Tannehill more than Burrow. But Burrow's got better weapons at receiver, especially if Brown's banged up. Yeah, it's tough. We got comments?
Yeah, did DJ Moore do something? Mike Bumps is saying DJ Moore. I don't know what that's about. I'm a little behind on the game.
Yeah, no, I have no idea either. Yeah, so it's Burrow or Tannehill. What do we think?
Let's go with Burrow.
Yeah, okay. Because I've already got some Tannehills. So,
Yeah, we
why?
gotta represent.
Yep. All right. So now we can go over to tight end, save some cash. Waller's. Wow. Waller costs more over here. A lot more. Fant at 57 is the first one that strikes my fancy. Henry at 56. That's not bad at all. Trey Burton, Ebron, Harrison Bryant is 5,000. Period. Wow.
That's cheap in there, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's put him in.
Watch what that does to our average. Yeah, oh yeah, that fixed it.
Let's go. Go ahead and get Devontae. Get the double boner connection.
Yep. We need some Devontae. We're gonna need one cheap ass running back to keep our salary in check here.
Mike's with us.
Who do we think for cheap running back? So it's Williams or Bernard, but there's also Scott. Scott got priced up.
Hasty. DeAndre Swift, like I mentioned, I mean, he's the talent. No, it's a tough matchup, but he can have a big week. You never know.
Right. Lev Bell in garbage time could also do something this week.
True. What did you say Hasty was this week?
In here, he's nothing. He's literally nothing. It's way down here.
That's a risk, though. I don't know if we even have to take that risk in here.
No, we probably don't. Dobbins is 51, by the way.
That's nice. I think Gio's the play. Just gives us, assuming Joe Mixon's out.
Yep. And we can always, I obsessively check inactives. So
DeAndre was what again?
Okay, so Gio is 59. Swift is 63. So not a big difference at all.
Okay, well, we'll just keep Gio there. That feels like the safer play at least. He's got the better matchup of the two.
It really does. Plus the Lions, you never know when they're just going to pull the rug out from under you and be like,
yep. You're saving money.
It's all Adrian Peterson this week. Surprise.
Exactly, dude.
Surprise, asshole.
I know. He's still doing the stuff with Tracy Walker. It pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
It's all over the place.
Team. All right. So what do we want for ideal running back? It could be Henry. Definitely not Zeke. Everyone is beat to shit. Look at this. That's why I put Taylor in that other ticket, because look at this. It's all red. All of it.
Yeah.
And Kamara has a shit matchup.
Yeah, good point, Mike. He likes A.J. Brown as well, but he showed up on the injury report today with the knee issue. So, what's his price in here, Johnny?
AJ?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. Hang on. Alrighty. Come on. Wide receiver and round 75.
Okay, that's pretty fair. He's been great. He's been so good as of late.
Yeah, you know what? We could find a deal receiver, and that'll give us more money for the running back and the flex. I know we can. So Metcalf is priced up to 78. Galladay 76. Keenan 74. Lockett 72. Diggs, nah, not in that matchup. Jesus, Allen Robinson has a fucking concussion. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no more Odell.
This season, man.
It's been stupid.
Jefferson 66, Juju 65, Boyd 64. Fulgham, Deontay Johnson 62, and he looks like there's no Q next to him anymore.
Do you worry about the matchup though?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I mean, it feels like they're gonna have to score points. I mean, it does. You know how those games kind of go. Sometimes they can be.
Marquise is 59.
Oh, okay, there we go. We're gonna play him in here.
Yeah. What are they doing? What are they doing? And that brings us up to 82.50. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. All right, so we can
give
get.
give me a yas for that.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So now we can get an expensive ass running back. So it's either Henry or we go way down here. We don't want Edwards with the timeshare. Taylor's an option. Williams is an option. Connor is probably pretty solid. Jesus, Melvin Gordon, DeAndre Swift. Look at this. It drops off a cliff.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
not
So it's
great.
so
What-
we could do Henry.
Let's do that, and then we'll figure out a value in flex. I always
Yeah.
like that move. I always like that move.
Right, because we've got more to work with flex. All right, so we can spend 7 on a flex. Let's
Yeah,
see
we're
what we
good
got.
there. Just to what was
Yeah, because that locks us in. I mean, because it drops a couple tiers after that. Not great. All right, come on, scroll, you bastard. Okay, so first available guy is Andrews, Mark Andrews, then Jamal Williams, Robert Woods, James Conner, Darren Waller, 68.
Ooh.
Robinson, if he plays, Justin Jefferson, Juju, Tyler, Fulgham, Swift, Deontay. Oh man, I don't know about putting Waller in there, but it does feel decent. Oh, Jonu's only 61 this week. That's interesting.
That's good. You just gotta trust that he stays out there.
Yeah. Claypool, CD, but no one's throwing to him. Higgins is 6,000. Ayuk 5,900.
Who was up there at 7 again?
Oh man, it wasn't great. It was Jamal Williams, Mark Andrews, Robert Woods against Miami. It might be doable.
I mean, Jamal Williams is kind of an interesting play this week. He's good when Aaron Jones isn't out there. He was good last week.
Yeah, what did he do? He did 19-4 against Houston. That's not bad.
No, he's pretty solid. So that's an option there. I mean, that would give us the Green Bay stack of Rodgers, Williams, and Devontae.
This is
Not
true.
bad. Not bad. It's against fucking Minnesota. I mean,
Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, all he needs is like a touchdown and it's fine. You know, 'cause
Yep.
he's going to catch 3-4 passes, 30, 40 yards and then run for 70 or 80 and
Yep.
there you go.
I like it.
I like it too. And that takes all of the money. It leaves us with 0. So
Let's
that's
go.
perfect.
Read that off.
All right, so quarterbacks, we got Mr. Rogers and Joe Burrow, both in great matchups. Giovanni, assuming Mixon doesn't go. Derrick Henry, which is the lock of the century. Devontae Adams, lock of the century. Marquise Brown in a good spot. Harrison Bryant, coin flip. Jamal Williams in a good spot.
Love it.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're submitting. Here goes. All right, we're in.
Okay.
Kicker time.
Let's get it.
Kicker contest.
Kicker contest.
All right. Looks like the Falcons won. Exciting.
Surprising. I saw our boy Deion Jones got a sack there at the end.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Hey, saved his day with that. Man, fucking Foye Aluakon. Shoot, good lord.
How'd he do tonight?
I probably well. It seems like that position is far more productive than what Deion's doing.
It's crazy. It's disappointing because Deion is such a good player. Like he's real life good, you know. He may not be fantasy good, but he's real life good.
Yeah, I'm checking Foy right now. Oh, just 4 tackles and assists. That's it.
Deion Jones,
Deion Jones.
six total tackles, a sack, and two for a loss. Nice week.
Yeah, very nice week. All right, kicker contest. All All right, so I guess we'll start with the Superflex. Who do we think is going to do the best this week? Ooh, that's tough. Maybe
It is tough.
Mahomes against the Jets, but they could just go up big and hand off the rest of the game. That's the problem. Maybe Aaron.
Aaron, I love it.
Brady's even in here.
This is one of those weeks where you can put like Devontae Adams in there too. Like he could legit be the number 1 overall performer.
That's actually not a terrible idea. Hang on, let's look at this. So even as a super flex quarterback here, you're topping out at like 34.
Yep.
Devontae had 38-1 last week, 34-6 the first time against Minnesota. I don't know. I just trust quarterback more because it's like it's their job to do that.
Yeah, and surely, I mean, Minnesota can't let that happen again like that.
Yeah.
Gotta have some respect. They'll double him or triple him they won't let that happen. I heard Lazard may be close to returning as well. I think he's back to practice. So,
interesting.
I love me.
You like some Lazard?
I love Lazard. Once he's healthy and cool, yeah. I was a big fan before he got hurt.
Nice. All right, so for me, it's either Mahomes or Rodgers. I mean, I know Russ is going to cook, but Niners defense is still somewhat of an issue.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong there. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. They lost. He threw 3 picks. It's a great call.
Yeah, and what about? Yeah, look at this. Mahomes hasn't even top 30. He's top 30 points once this year in a loss.
Yeah, he's been not great. Not kind of like we thought he would be.
He's been mediocre.
Yeah, he's not. Is he washed up?
Yeah, we need that drop from that crazy movie in the desert in Australia. What the hell is that called?
Just send it over to Josh.
Okay, so Russ this year. 34, 36, 32, 25, 21, 31. Yeah, I mean, we're getting... And that was Miami he didn't do too well against. That's weird. Huh.
Yeah. Feels like I think it's Russ or it's Rodgers. But Russ gives us the rushing upside.
This is true.
Damn, they got Herbert up there high now, don't they? What's he?
They do. He's at 25.75 as an average. Let's look at his game. Holy shit.
He's been great, dude.
38 last week, 27, 24, 15, 23. Yeah, 38's an outlier, but he's getting you at 25 easy.
That's more than anyone hoped for.
Yeah. I mean, Rodgers or Wilson or Mahomes.
Let's go Wilson. We did Rodgers in our super flex.
Yeah, you're right. We need the rushing, and let's just hope the division thing and the 49ers defense doesn't bite us.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, tier A. Oh, there he is. Spirit Animal against Detroit's shitty defense. Lock it in.
Beautiful. Welcome back.
Welcome
Hope you
back.
enjoyed your bye week.
Spirit Animal. Okay. Next, we've got Miami's kicker against the Rams. Probably not going to go well for him. Randy Bullock in a great matchup against Tennessee. He's been solid all year.
Yeah, slowly becoming one of our boys.
Yeah, I think so. What did he do last game? Another 10. He's double digits every single game except one.
He's graduated into that second tier though. He was for some reason like in that 3 or 4 tier for the longest time.
Yeah. Now he's in tier 2.
Look at our boy Will Lutz. He's that could be a low scoring one. And it could be, one of those field goal heavy games.
Definitely could be. And he's been double digits 4 out of 6 games. That's not bad.
Pretty nice. But I mean, Cincinnati Randy Bullock has a great matchup this week too, so either way I think you're good.
That is tough.
Really like the hair though on Lutz. So it's kind of like I'm kind of gravitating towards him just because of the hair poking out.
Let's switch it up. Let's go Lutz.
Yeah.
Just because of the hair. Because I mean, we've done this logically basically every week, and it's not worked out so great. So let's
Yeah.
let's go. All right, Cat. Okay, I get it. Thank you.
Is he hungry?
So we got the here. You can see this, right? I got the sheet behind me here.
Yeah.
She's like stuck behind the sheet and can't figure out how to get out, and it's just doing circles, meowing.
Good God.
That's
If you
fucking
need to take a
idiot.
second, you're welcome to.
We got a cat trapped behind the shit. All right. Okay. So tier C, we've got Prater, but it's Indy. Suck up for Tampa Bay. No, I mean he might have like 6 extra points,
Yeah, true.
and he just needs a field goal.
It's not a bad option this week, really.
It's real. It's
There's
real.
Jason Myers. We like that Seattle San. That was the highest over under of the week.
I know.
It's pretty nice there. How's he done?
Oh yeah, so we had 12 last week. That's the only time he's gone double digits, though. That's the problem. A lot of extra points, not many field goals. That's unfortunate. What about Suck Up?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's look at him. So yeah, he's been at double digits or just under every single game except against Carolina.
I like it. That's a safe call. Sometimes that's what you're looking
Orleans. Yeah, and that's a Monday night thing too. So
oh yeah,
that gives us a rooting interest in that horrible game, which is always fun. All right, tier D, last but not least. So we got Las Vegas, Cleveland. That was one of the ones that they didn't think was going to be high, but we do.
Yeah, we like Parky.
Yeah, Parky's good. We don't need Legatron. The Rams guy might be decent. Might be actually. Well, let's see. No, he's not. He's not had double digits at all this year. So, not happening. Okay, let's look at Parky. Parky. Oh, Jesus. 8-1, but then 13, 12, 11, 5. He's due for like a comeback game.
And it's a good matchup.
Yeah.
I think Parky's the one.
I think so too. We got to go with some stuff that just feels right.
Yep.
All right, so Spirit Animal with the cross-eyed, Will Lutz with the nice hair, Ryan Suckup to give us a Monday night rooting interest, and Cody Parkey just because decent matchup. And then we let Russ cook and we give it to God.
That's right. We prosper. Let Jesus take the will.
That's it.
We thank you, Lord. We thank you for all you give us, Lord.
That's it. We're in. We're good. You know what? We could even look real quick while we're here. Here we go. The Bachelorette free play. How did we do? Because this is quality content right here. This is what the people want.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my entries. I actually won 5 cents out of this.
Huh. Wow, let's go.
That's great. So I had Demar. And he actually gave me 10 points because he got a rose. He used 2 curse words. He had 2 beers. He went to the confessional 4 times, and he led a group toast. So good job, Demar.
Wow, love to see that, Demar.
Yep. Riley also got a rose. Went to the confessional 7 times. Riley, just get a therapist, brother. 2 beers, 1 group toast. Decent. Zach C, who's got nice facial hair, did get a rose. Went to the confessional. Had a beverage. Nothing crazy. No one has pulled their junk out yet. Not much on Blake Moynes either. Blake Monar got eliminated and cost us points.
Oh man! So what's it cost you when you get eliminated?
-2.
Oh wow! So he didn't do anything.
Yeah, if I had put him in the MVP or captain spot, it would have been like -4 or -3. Like, Jesus, Blake, you're a loser, Blake Monar.
Yeah, Blake.
You got nice facial hair, Blake Monar.
You're a double loser. You're not only a loser in real life. You're a loser in fantasy.
Yeah, and the Bachelorette doesn't like you because you didn't pull your junk out enough.
I think that's a good way to wrap it up. So, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We hope all your fantasies come true. We hope you win some money. Great week for us last week. We're hoping more of the same this week. Johnny, you got any final words for the listeners?
Yeah. May the fantasy gods be merciful.
That's right. May they smile down upon you. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of this. With all that money we get. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to tune back in with us next week. Best of luck. We love you. Were you able to hear me?